Welcome to the Dad Van Adventures channel. Evening, folks. As you can tell, car camping. This is just a little welcome video. If you're interested in middle-aged guy, car camping, car living, pretty much live in my 2018 Dodge Journey, at least for the decent weather here in North Idaho. And have little adventures here and there, camping on the weekends, mostly solo, but I'll have my wife and kids, mostly kids, along for the ride sometimes. But if you like videos about camping, kind of frugal, I don't have anything fancy. I got a fridge and power pack and some running water, just essentials for what I do, what I need. Sometimes I have my e-bike with me. I will be doing some bike camping. But if you are interested in any of that, you're more you're more than welcome to come on back, subscribe, share, like. I've been here for a while. Decided that this was going to be my first video, and got the fire going. I've already had dinner, nice soup and sandwich, and just sitting here relaxing in the North Idaho woods. It's very peaceful. I'm just off of a Forest Service road. Of course, occasionally you have the side-by-sides or other vehicles, other people just looking to get away for a little bit. It's very quiet, no wind. There's a lake over yonder, Lake Coeur d'Alene, and this trail or roadway goes that way a while. It's about 2 miles back the way I came to I-90 back into Coeur d'Alene where I live. I do work full time, so you'll see me doing videos from parking lots closer to work, maybe through the week. You'll see me out in different dispersion camping, free camping, maybe some paid camping spots once in a while. Kind of the whole point of living my vehicles to try to save some money and not have to work the rest of my life. I'll do my best to avoid politics and religion. And my name is Brad. I am 53, originally from Central New York. I now live in North Idaho. Absolutely love it here. And I have a pretty good job that I love and I'm proud of. I got a good family. A couple young boys that live here with me. Live here. That I see on a regular basis. And my wife also lives here. And I have older kids and some very precious grandchildren in New York State. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, if you're into what I have to offer, it won't be anything fancy. If I cook on camera, that won't be fancy either, because although I do love to cook and I love to eat, I will be doing things the simple way. You know, everything costs so darn much this in this economy, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. So, um, yeah, that's about it. I'll give you the rundown of my rig, my sleeping situation, and what equipment I use. From here on out, you'll see different things. For right now, 2018 Dodge Journey, 6-cylinder, all-wheel drive, wonderful vehicle. I love it. I've had it since it was almost new. It's been one of the best vehicles I've ever owned. And she's my home, my car V, you might say. So all that being said, welcome to the Dad Van Adventures. Please like, share, and subscribe if you care to. Thanks very much. We'll talk to you later. Such a beautiful area out here, barely any wind. Quite peaceful mostly with only the occasional vehicle or side-by-side cruising through. Plenty of gunfire all around me. Folks sighting the firearms for the coming up spring bear season starting on the 15th. That's just a few days away. I have seen on Google Earth that there's a large burn scar up the road a ways. I'll go exploring in the morning after I pack up camp. We'll see y'all in a bit. Good morning, folks. It's nice and quiet here. It's quiet after it got dark. Seems that all the people that were down that way shooting and doing what they were doing on the side-by-sides, and plenty of other vehicles. Actually, there was 6 or 7 different cars and trucks that came through, and a few different side-by-sides. They were on a bum rush to get out just before dark, and then a couple after dark, but not too long. I'm not sure how far the road goes. It's hard to tell on Google Earth, but I'm going to do some exploring down there this morning after I get everything situated. Give me some coffee. Instant Folgers, of course. This Mountain House biscuits and gravy. It's the first time I've had any of their meals. I ate a lot of MREs growing up. It looks pretty good. Seems to me that if you don't put enough water in this thing, you're going to end up with croutons and paste. Looks like we're about halfway in between, maybe. I don't know. Yep, it tastes like biscuits and gravy. Some sausage in there. I put 16 ounces of water in there. It only calls for 12, but and it's been cooking for about 25 minutes or so. It's food. I'm thankful for it. not a real picky fella anyway, as you can tell. Yeah, as I was saying, it's pretty quiet. I heard some hooting last night, and that was about it. I didn't really hear. Oh, I heard some turkeys down yonder way. Some. But they didn't seem too far away. Turkeys. I was actually surprised that they were out that late, but springtime, who knows what they're up to? They're turkeys. So yeah, this spot is, I like it. I will definitely be coming back here, and hopefully it's available. There's plenty of room for some tents. My boys come with me. We got tents, and oh, there goes a chipmunk. Morning. Plenty of tents and sleeping pads and whatnot, sleeping bags. They're young, so they're a little bit more resilient. They don't need the 5 inches of plush memory foam that I have. Speaking of that, I have you here. I'll give you a quick tour of the domicile. You ready? All right. And please forgive me because I have yet to figure out how to turn the camera around and this phone while it's still recording a video. There's no little, nothing on the screen. And as I said before, I'm not a real fancy fella. It's just a cheapy Samsung, whatever. Definitely not an S model. But it works. It even works out here in the wilderness, which is quite surprising because I've been staying at places closer to town and I did not have service. And I am out here on this trip. So, bear with me. Camera's not great, but this is the journey. So, this is my bunk area. Nothing special. Again, just fleece blanket. I do have a leg pillow back there. I'm old, like I said. So I have tender hips. And in the orange bag is my net window coverings for all 4 windows. And then I got a big one that goes over the back. So when it's warm out, I can keep the bugs out and still stay aired up. My power supply, it's A-Free P210, I believe. That's how they say it. Works great. Haven't had any issues with it. And my refrigerator, they are a Bouge RV. Yeah, everything cold stays in it and works really well. I do have running water. Just a little USB chargeable faucet. 3 gallons of clean water from Walmart. 50 cents a gallon to refill it. Plenty of rooftop storage. And then some of my pantry. I got plenty of food. All of it cooks up really well. I do have kind of, it's not a jet boil, but it's similar to that. Just some cook pots, this stuff up here with a little propane top burner, and back there under that I have a single burner stove. But yeah, that's that. And like I said, I have an electric bike that I carry with me occasionally. Actually, I should have brought it this trip. Would have been nice to get some miles. Oh, I don't know if that's an eagle or... I don't even know if you saw it. Sorry. Yeah, the e-bike would have been nice to have here. I could have done some exploring. I walked for a little bit this morning, but the e-bike would have been really nice as long as I didn't get ran over by side-by-sides to about 90 through here. But so yeah, I'm gonna finish my breakfast. I have my coffee, and then probably make another cup of coffee, probably, and finish getting everything packed up. Take the canopy down, let it dry off a little bit. I'll unfold it back in town so it can really dry. And that's it. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to try to post a channel or post a video once a week. I usually camp on weekends or do something. Saturday going into Sunday. I have, my wife and kids back in the Coeur d'Alene area, so I obviously spend time with them, and we do Sunday dinners, and I have some other stuff that I have to do on Sunday, so. And then back to work full-time on Monday. Yeah, that's that. And I apologize for saying yeah a lot. I've always done it. I don't know if it's a Central New York thing. I don't know what it is, but it happens. If it bothers you, you can get over it or die unhappy like the rest of us are going to do over something probably. But I sure do appreciate you being here. And love, peace, and chicken grease. Till the next time, later.